A friend of mine who's an independent consultant called me up this morning and asked, "Hey Will, I'm currently on a project that's not using all of my time. Do you have any ideas on how I can find some fill-in projects to use those extra hours that I could bill?" I suggested to him that he was asking himself the wrong question, and that a better question to ask would be, how do I use that extra time productively to build the long-term value of my practice, rather than just trying to bill every possible hour? And we talked about 6 areas that he might think about investing time in. Number 1, build visibility. And that might be through writing or speaking, creating content in some way, and get it out there, whether it's an article on LinkedIn or a blog post or a white paper. If you're speaking, that could be in person, or it could be a podcast or a video. Number 2, deepen personal relationships. So make a list of everyone you know, and it's probably a long list, so prioritize it. Then, with the folks that you haven't spoken to in a while, reach out to them. Obviously, you're not going to just call them up and ask for a project. Call them up and find out what's new in their universe. Now, you could think about doing this by a handwritten letter, an email, a phone call, in-person coffee, telegram. So there's a bunch of ways to do it. In-person meetings are great. They're also very expensive in terms of your time. Emails don't take much time, but they also have a lot less impact. So often a lot of people find that the sweet spot is phone calls. Number 3, enhance your skills. If you aren't an Excel ninja, then learn how to use pivot tables and all those functions in Excel that you have neglected. If you don't know how to use Tableau, master that, or take a course in Python programming. Add on some additional skill that will complement your core competence. You're already an independent professional and you have deep skills in one area, fantastic. Become a double or a triple threat. Number 4, expand your knowledge. I'm not talking just about business books here. Read deeply in some areas that are outside your specialty, whether that's biography or history or fiction or literary analysis or science or psychology. Invite serendipity by studying knowledge areas outside your core competence. Number 5, improve your habits. So when I'm on a busy project, my good habits can tend to decay a little bit. So when I have a little bit more time available, I try to focus on improving those habits. And that for me is daily exercise, eating fruits and vegetables, getting 8 hours of sleep, and having a daily meditation practice. For you, the habits might be different, but the point is when you have time available, focusing on improving those, and hopefully they carry into the really busy times. Number 6, strengthen your firm's infrastructure. So that means tools, templates, and processes so that you can be more efficient and effective. That might mean creating an email template if there's some email that you regularly send out, creating a project kickoff template document that you can repurpose, or figuring out a better way to pay vendors that saves you time. A good rule of thumb is to keep your billable hours less than 80% of the time you spend at work. That way you can spend at least 20% of your time investing in business development or these 6 areas that we just talked about. And to recap, that's number 1, build visibility. Number 2, deepen personal relationships. Number 3, enhance your skills. Number 4, expand your knowledge. Number 5, improve your habits. And number 6, strengthen your infrastructure. So I'd love to hear your comments. What did I miss? How do you spend your unbilled time? Either put something in the comments section, or you can email me at unleashed@umbrex.com. And if you found this helpful, I hope you check out my podcast. It's called Unleashed: How to Thrive as an Independent Professional. Thanks.